It's time for GMA Life. Success from scratch. How this mom of 6 baked her last $5 into a $10 million cupcake empire.
Summer travel hacks. Our Instaparent experts are sharing their tips and tricks for traveling with little ones.
Back to school shopping. Lori B tells us which products have the right stuff.
And Back to the Future. Hop into your DeLorean. The beloved movie is becoming a Broadway musical, and we're going behind the scenes. Hello and welcome to GMA Life. I'm Lori Bergamato.
And I'm Ashin Singh, and right now we're backstage in the GMA Green Room. Coming up on GMA Life, I'm bringing you a very special interview with the author of a new book all about the future of medicine.
I can't wait to see that one. Plus, we're giving you tips for traveling with kids and telling you which back-to-school products have the right stuff.
It's getting to be that time of year, right? But first, a mother of 6 with nearly $70,000 in debt and turned it around with her side hustle. She's sharing her advice for others. Rebecca Jarvis has the story.
Hey, Ashin and Lori, this story is such an inspiration. You're about to meet a mom of 6 who says she got her business degree from the School of Hard Knocks, and when she came under a mountain of debt, she had no idea how she was going to pay it off, but she did. Take a look.
Mignon Francois was a mother of 6 struggling with $67,000 in debt and on the brink of foreclosure.
I was drowning in debt and brokenness. I was losing everything that I had, and there's no electricity in the house.
After leaving her job to care for her injured then husband, bills began to pile up and options seemed scarce.
I was a stay-at-home mom. We didn't have a lot of resources, and we were living on about $30,000 a year.
She decided she would use what she had around her, a kitchen, flour, and sugar, and started to sell cupcakes locally.
So I started practicing in the kitchen on my own recipes when my neighbor knocked on the door one day and asked me to make cupcakes for all of her clients. It was going to be 600 cupcakes.
It was her biggest order by far.
I realized that I only had $5 left and I hadn't fed my family for the week. I went to the store and bought everything that I could buy with that $5, and I turned it into 60 that day. And then I turned that into 600 by the end of the week, and I've been flipping that same money for the last 17 years.
In that 17 years, Mignon's business went from keeping her family afloat to a $10 million cupcake empire, with 4 locations and 2 on the way.
I just wanted to help make the ends meet. I didn't know that we were going to not only make the ends meet, that I was going to be able to provide a legacy to leave for my children.
Mignon's tips for starting your own side hustle and paying off debt? First, recognize the problem.
Every business solves a problem. If you want to have a business that is successful, your business has to solve a problem. For me, my problem was I wanted to eat. I wanted to get out of debt. And so I looked for ways that I could answer that question within my house.
Next, take stock of your talents.
What's in your wheelhouse? What are your gifts and talents that you can use? I looked to my past, again, to inform my future. I studied the Great Depression, and I looked at those people whose brands were still making it today to study what they were doing to get them from where they were to where they wanted to be.
And finally, keep a tight budget.
I threw all of my money toward the smallest bill. No matter what the interest rates were, I was just trying to see some wins. And I needed to have a small win in order to keep going for the bigger wins. Use whatever resources you have available in order to start small. Never despise small beginnings.
2 other ingredients really helped Mignon with her recipe for debt success. First of all, that snowball method. She paid off the smallest debts first while keeping the minimum payments going on those credit cards, and it really gave her a boost. It helped her feel like she was really making progress. The second she did was cash stuffing, where you take out an amount from your ATM each and every week and you put that into envelopes for things like your groceries, your gas, your rent. You make sure that once that money is spent, you don't spend any more. This keeps you from spending money on unnecessary things, and it keeps you on track. Nothing tastes as good as that financial success, but guys, guess what? Her cupcakes, they come pretty close.
Thank you, Rebecca. Now to our Instaparent series.
That's right, we're sharing tips on traveling with kids, especially when it comes to helping them get to sleep while on vacation. Take a look.
Vacations should be relaxing, but traveling with kids can cause parents to lose sleep. Luckily, the parenting experts behind some of our favorite accounts have tips. First up, a tip from @TheTravelMom.
When it comes to selecting airline flights, plan around the sleep schedule, whether it's nap time or nighttime sleeping patterns.
For extra long flights, there are travel beds that help your kids rest. 3-year-old Penelope tried one.
Provided a lot of comfort, a lot of storage, included a lot of entertainment.
Once you get to your destination, you can request a travel crib from your hotel. And Cara Dumoplin, the nurse and sleep expert who runs At Taking Care of Babies, says for good sleep, you'll want to recreate your home environment.
The more it feels like home, the better they're going to sleep. So bring those familiar items that can make it feel like what they know. Portable blackout blinds to darken the room, a sound machine, a familiar sleep sack.
Good night, Nora girl. There are lots of travel products to help make that happen. We had Mom Lauren try portable blackout shades and a travel sound machine.
It has been wonderful to have small, portable, easy sound machines, and the blackout shades have been wonderful in getting full 12 plus hours of sleep out of these kids at a beach house.
If you're sharing a small room with a baby, you could try the Slumber Pod, which goes over a toddler cot or travel crib. We had baby Dara give it a try with her parents.
First night at Grandma and Grandpa's went well. Both kids share a room, and for the first time ever, William did not wake up Dara when he went to bed.
And what about older kids? The moms behind @BigLittleFeelings have a hack for transforming any bed into a toddler bed.
Now here's a safety hack. If you're worried about your toddler or preschooler rolling off the bed, use a pool noodle under the fitted sheet to make sure that they don't roll off.
All of our experts agree that sticking to a bedtime routine is key.
Bedtime may be later, and schedules will get off track. But if you can maintain those series of events, it actually cues your little one's brain and body that sleep is coming.
To find these products and more, scan the QR code or go to goodmorningamerica.com. And now to a new book about the future of medicine and the technology that's transforming healthcare. And Ashin, you have a special connection to the doctor and author who wrote this book, right?
That's right, Laura. You're getting me red in the face. It's one of those pinch me moments that even right now doesn't feel real. I had the opportunity to sit down with my dad, Dr. Jag Singh, to discuss his debut book, Future Care. It takes a look at the technological revolution happening in the healthcare industry and how we can best prepare. Take a look. Pops.
Yo.
What's going on?
It's all good, man.
How do you interview someone who knows you better than you know yourself?
How you feeling?
I'm feeling good, feeling good.
This is pretty weird, right?
It is very weird.
Meet my dad, Dr. Jag Singh, professor of medicine and cardiologist at Mass General Hospital in Boston. For years, Pops has been looking at the world of healthcare and its relationship with technology from a bird's eye view. And now he's decided to detail what he calls an imminent revolution in his new book, Future Care.
What does that overhaul actually look like to you?
So I think the future of healthcare, honestly, is going to be sensor-aided, powered by artificial intelligence or predictive analytics that can translate into better outcomes and really become a part of our day-to-day care delivery.
A new world where we're monitoring our bodies digitally. He hopes for a future where surgery isn't necessary.
What will it look like instead?
There are many disease processes that we have graduated towards now treating with medication and don't require surgery anymore. And I think that's the direction we eventually have to go towards.
He says between wearable sensors like an Apple Watch or Fitbit and new technology like augmented and virtual reality, the revolution is already happening.
What are some concrete steps that people at home can take to be ready for this new wave in healthcare?
It's important that patients primarily be more interested in their health. That's one. And for that, there are a slew of variables now that allow us to kind of keep a check on our wellness situation. They're not cheap. And I think there's this fear of creating or worsening the digital divide between the haves and have-nots. And I think this is where the government, the regulatory bodies, the hospitals, the clinicians have to really think about innovative strategies to come up with low-cost approaches to provide care for patients who are disenfranchised.
This book, and me on camera with my pops, a full circle moment for my family, who came to this country from India when I was just a kid.
You came to this country in the 90s with Mom, with the little me. And I'm curious, man, could you have ever imagined 30 years later that your son would be interviewing you about your debut book for national TV?
Oh, absolutely not. I mean, this is just unimaginable. An extraordinarily proud moment for me, for both of us to be sitting here in the Ether Dome having a conversation, but I am filled with pride.
I gotta be honest, I don't think either myself or my dad could ever dream for something like this. It was truly a special moment for us, and I'm honored to share my pops with the GMA fam. Future Care is out everywhere now, and Lori, if you thought my dad was cool, wait till you meet my mom.
Oh, well, I want to meet both of them, but I also ordered one.
Oh!
Maybe your dad could sign it for me? And when GMA Life returns, we are back to school shopping and heading back to the future. Welcome back to GMA Life. It's time now for The Right Stuff, highlighting the top trends to shop. And this week, we're taking the guesswork out of back-to-school shopping with the best backpacks. Go right to these products by scanning the QR code on your screen. So we're going to start here with our best value backpack. Now, you'd be hard-pressed to find anything that is a better deal than this $6 Wonder Nation backpack. It's roomy enough to fit backpacks and a laptop, but it's also incredibly lightweight. It has padded shoulder straps for comfort and comes in 6 different colors and patterns. Again, this starts at $6 at Walmart. Next up, we're going to go to the best backpack for preschool. You want to start them off right with this perfectly sized pack that's made of water-resistant polyester recycled plastic bottles. It has adjustable padded shoulder straps, which is key when you have a growing preschooler. It has exterior straps to add a lunchbox, side water bottle holder. It is a beloved brand, Pottery Barn Kids, for durability and design. Plus, you can even personalize it with your child's initials to really get them psyched for school. The National Safety Council recommends a bag that is no wider than your child's torso or hangs more than 4 inches below their waist. So it's very important to find the appropriate size, and this is the place to do that. Okay, next up, let's talk about the best backpack for elementary school. So JanSport is actually the most searched for backpack brand on the internet, according to Google. And for very good reason. It's a durable, quality bag that students can use year after year. It is a classic style that has everything your elementary school kid needs. Laptop compartment, side water bottle holder, multiple colors, patterns, and everything that parents who may have had a JanSport themselves will love, like a fully padded back panel with ergonomic shoulder straps for comfort and support. Okay, let's move on. So this is our best backpack and lunchbox combo. If you're looking for a 2-in-1, and who isn't, to streamline your students' responsibilities, this Bentgo backpack is the answer. So it's a backpack up top and then a cooler on the bottom. So you can put books and, you know, whatever they need, notebooks, supplies up top. And on the bottom, it's insulated. So it fits their lunchbox. It's a water bottle. It is a hard to damage, easy to clean, brilliant answer to all your problems. Parents love it, and kids also think it's pretty great. That's under $50 at Amazon. And next, we want the best backpack for laptops. So this is really great for middle schoolers and high schoolers, because while many brands contain a laptop sleeve in the backpack, there are but a few that also garner the middle or high schoolers' approval. It can be hard. So rest assured, Nike ticks every box. Parents will love that this is a durable design that protects the device. It has an internal padded sleeve, not to mention that these bags also have padded shoulder straps. And one of my favorite features, because I have a son who loves to ditch his sweatshirt or his jacket, the Hayward Nike backpack actually has secure webbing up front, so they have a place to hold their outer layer, which is really, really helpful for students who need a little help lightening their load. So that starts around $50. And finally, the best backpack for comfort. This is something we can all get behind. As students get older and have more gear to carry, comfort and safety really do become paramount. This long-beloved backpack from the North Face is one of Google's most searched, and it has remained a winner for optimized organization and design, but it also just got an update to include more recycled material in its production, love that sustainability, has over 1,000 positive reviews on Zappos, and users love how supportive it is. It is made to include a sternum strap to really shift all of that weight around. It has a padded back panel, a lumbar panel, and molded shoulder straps. This pack is so comfortable. It even received an endorsement from the American Chiropractic Association, and bonus for older students and adults, it also has reflectivity, which is great for those evening commutes to and from campus. Thank you so much. And to shop these products, just scan the QR code or go to goodmorningamerica.com.
Athletic flip-flops, slides, or recovery sandals. These shoes are, well, questionable when it comes to style, but boy, are they popular.
Oh my God, take those off immediately.
It's a trend that's big online and on the feet of some of the hottest celebrities. Recovery sandals.
Yes, they are butt ugly, but oh my God, are they comfortable and soft?
Ugly? Yeah. I feel like I'm wearing pillows on my feet. But comfortable? Well, yeah. I feel like I'm wearing pillows on my feet.
Recovery shoes are made or manufactured with specialized foam primarily, so they're intended to reduce the shock that travels through our joints.
But is there a difference between various brands and styles of these sandals? We asked Sarah Merrick, runner and busy mom to 3 with another on the way, and fellow reporter Val Warner from our Chicago station WLS.
I have a quick break to hop on and tell you, I'm always in heels. Look, but guess what? My feet could really use a break.
They'll try 3 popular recovery sandals, starting with the highest price, the $80 Hoka Aura Luxe. They claim they have a more anatomically friendly fit and rescue your tired feet. For Val,
they just weren't my favorite. They didn't hug my feet, and they kind of felt a little heavy when I was walking.
And while they weren't Sarah's top pick, she liked them.
After I run from my pregnancies, my feet and legs tend to get really achy, and this has definitely helped ease that pain.
Next, the $59 OOFOS post-recovery sandals, marketed as absorbing 37% more impact than traditional foam footwear, and they reduce impact on feet and joints. After a day of errands, Sarah says they weren't her favorite.
Initially, I was excited because they are so soft, but they're almost too soft. They didn't really feel stable.
But for Val, the OOFOS were her top pick.
The verdict is in. I felt like I was walking on clouds. They made my feet feel like heaven.
Finally, both women like the least expensive option, the $25 Cushionaire Feather Cloud Slide that has over 22,000 5-star reviews on Amazon. They say its spongy molded footbed provides your feet with the ultimate comfort.
I like the style. They didn't feel too heavy. The only part, I didn't like how wide the band was on top of my foot.
Val's fave was still the OOFOS, but Sarah is sold on the Cushionaires.
These Cushionaires are the right balance between soft and firm, so my foot felt really nicely supported and cushioned all day. Plus, I love the high wall on them. I never felt like my foot was going to slide off the edges.
You can't go wrong in choosing a recovery sandal. All of them have really similar features with slight upgrades or different nuances, but overall, choose a recovery shoe and your foot's gonna thank you.
All I can tell you is that I am wearing these things around the house pretty much nonstop. Ashin?
Thank you, Becky. We're here in the GMA control room. When GMA Life returns, we're taking you back to the future.
Welcome back to GMA Life. Here we are outside our studio in Times Square, and we're heading back to the future.
That's right. Will Reeve got a chance to go behind the scenes of the new musical. Take a look.
Back to the Future, the musical, was a smash award-winning hit in London. Now it's hopped in the DeLorean and has landed on Broadway. It's based on the first movie of the trilogy. None other than Doc and Marty gave me a behind-the-scenes tour.
This is where we were supposed to meet. Do I have the right time? What on earth? That's Casey Likes, Marty McFly.
Hey, Will.
I am in the right place. Pretty sweet ride you got here.
Thanks, man.
Can I check it out, try to turn it on?
Yeah, you can try.
So, pop this up.
Yeah. You're just gonna sit down, and then you're gonna swing your legs in.
Okay.
It's a little tight.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that, good.
Like
great.
this?
Yes.
You drive like this?
Yes, exactly like that. You know, I don't really know how to start. I actually, I could get my friend to help you.
I'm working on my Range Rover time traveling machine.
Yeah.
Hi, Roger Bart, AKA Doc Brown. So, Roger, how does this start?
Well, it's entirely voice activated. It responds to my voice, not my normal voice, but my voice only. Let me demonstrate it right now. Start the car.
Now starting the car.
Yeah. Sounds good.
It sounds great. If only I could fit.
So maybe I'm not quite ready for Broadway yet, but New York is gonna love these guys. The curtain going up on Back to the Future the Musical on August 3rd.
My mom was a huge fan of Michael J. Fox and always said that I reminded her of him.
There's a similar thing with me, too. The only difference really is that my mother really never said to me, wow, you always remind me of Doc Brown. Thank goodness.
Great Scott! Marty McFly is what we all wanted to be growing up. It's what I still want to be. I'm not doing an impression, but I'm doing enough of a reminder of how special Michael is, while also mixing in a little bit of myself and trying to be as cool as I possibly can. Whoa, this is heavy.
So could I be as cool as Marty?
Wow, this is... I just do this instead.
First, we try that famous skateboard.
So I'd like to pop it in the air.
Whoa!
There we go.
She did it better than me.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Great.
Hot start. Next, the guitar solo.
I don't know.
Great.
This is... I'm gonna let you... You're the pro. You do your thing, man. Bop, bop.
And then...
Wow.
And then we hit him with a hood slide.
You're gonna want to aim this area right here. Here we go. Ready? I'm gonna do it. Your turn.
Oh, I stopped.
That's great.
I want to do another one. That's
Yes,
really
let's
fun.
do another one.
Oh, I keep...
You know what I think went wrong? You didn't check your watch.
That's right.
Yeah.
Also, I think it might be the jeans. You're wearing jeans, too. That's a bad excuse.
Boom!
I had to do a little push at the end. No more physicality for me today.
That's great,
But that's fun. I'm going to do the cool thing where you just sit on the car.
But nothing is cooler than what that car can do. Colin Ingram is the show's lead producer, and as a prerequisite for the job, he's also a huge Back to the Future fan.
How do you get this thing on stage, move it around? How does it factor into this musical?
Well, it's a character in itself. There's a lot of moving parts in there, all sorts of different moves to give you the feeling that this is actually moving fast, and of course, time travels. This is a real fusion between musical theatre and film that's never been done before. It's extremely ambitious, and it works.
It is a musical. In addition to the songs we all know and love from the movies like Johnny Be Good, Power of Love, and of course that theme song, the show's creators also wrote 12 original songs for the stage. Back to the Future officially opens on Broadway August 3rd. I had a great time.
That's it for GMA Life. Thanks for joining us.
We'll see you next week.
Well, hey there, GMA fans. Robin Roberts here. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Lots of great stuff here. So go on, click the subscribe button right over here to get more of awesome videos and content from GMA every day, anytime. We thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the morning on GMA.